Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Just about ready to roll. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And the home opener is underway. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Stepping in, Jackson Chourio.
Hey!
Out to short, Turner. Handles, throws to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third,
2 down, base is empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Swinging a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
That's too low. And that's ball 3. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we need to know here? Bryce Harper digs in for the Guardians.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
4-1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next one misses. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Bang! He muscles that one out of here. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0. So up next, Chase DeLauder. That one way inside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. That's out to center field. Rodriguez on the move. 2 down. Trey Turner at the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one at triple digits. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. High fly ball out to center field. Should be extra bases. They're waving Ramirez home. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
Williams, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
Ball, that's out.
And that one in the air center field. Pajes moving under this one. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Out to center. Pajes on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
He's on to first. That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball 1.
That's a strike. 1 and 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Can't get there, base hit. And he's into second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Ball, inside.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 1 out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. 2 down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. Left field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Harper up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's inside. And that's ball 2. And it is 2-1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. All set for the start of the inning. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Blake Perkins stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Andrew Vaughn now.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio, grounded out his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time. Rips that one to right. Great effort, but it gets down. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Runners at the corners here, one away. Trey Turner, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In to score from third. And they lead by two. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Well done. Drives in the run. This line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manzardo in the box now. Takes strike one. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Second and third, one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
For the Guardians.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pappas. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two aboard, two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Here in Cleveland, out of the fourth, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. And that one hammered way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. And a foul ball. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Makes the catch, 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next for Milwaukee, Dylan Dingler. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's 2 away. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. You could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Across the letters at 102.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time. And Fluid in that swing. Got a pitch.
So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, D.L. Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rocchio stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Martinez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down. Two aboard with 1 out. Chase DeLauder will hit next. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Guardians.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Guardians trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. Rodriguez racing after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 5th. Joey Ortiz up now. Brewers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Sit down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Blake Perkins. Flied to right his first time. Perkins in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vaughn in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Ball 2.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. That one felt good. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right side. Rocchio. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Cal Raleigh.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
The 0-2. That one almost got him. In the air to left center. Rodriguez turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Trey Turner.
Next for the Guardians, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Yeah.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball.
In the air left side. Yelich running hard. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the top of the 6th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Inside ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball 2.
The 2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
This to third. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Next for Milwaukee.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Nope, that's down.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dingler in the box now, takes strike 1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Nope, that's inside.
Tying run at second base. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6th, stepping up for the Guardians, Andy Pajes.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. In time to Vaughn. One away, bottom of the 6th. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio. He's 2 for 2.
Brian Rocchio.
Well, a good slider from an opposite hand. Pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the inning. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Luis Rengifo up now. The Brewers. And fouled off. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. So digging in, Joey Ortiz. Ramirez sends it across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the Brewers DH, Blake Perkins. In the air, right side, DeLauder coming on, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter. Bryce Harper robs the Strizny, gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He swings and fouls one off. One away. And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Rhys Hoskins looking to start something with 1 gone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 3-1. 1 down. Jose Ramirez digs in down. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 on the way. And there's the ball.
Off the plate.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-1. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to first. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Turner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air, right field, Chourio makes his way towards it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. So back to the top of the order. New pitcher on here, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Dreyer measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Tapped softly on the ground. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. Chourio tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's down.
Back foot slider struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Guardians. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Righty reliever out of the pen, Grant Anderson. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. Line drive. And a superb diving catch.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Angel Martinez. 1 for 3.
That's a ball. Hey.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Nope, that's a ball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him.
Brock Stewart will take over here. And now here is Julio Rodriguez.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. And there's one away. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. For 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Misses the sweeper. The Brewers with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one is off the plate. Yeah, that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Pajes under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So they're down to their final out. Next for the Brewers. Joey, the Brewers going with a pinch hitter. Austin Wells, a critical at bat in this game for him. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Eric Zabrowski.
I think has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get there. One run will score. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The second run scores, and they trail by one.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
At the plate, Blake Perkins in the dirt, and the runner holds. The 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third, fires it to the plate. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.